A woman deliberately threw a steamed bun on the ground. A little boy who had been hungry for 3 days saw it. He immediately went over to pick up the bun, then politely returned it to the shop owner. But the impatient owner said it was dirty and didn't want it. The sensible little boy quickly thanked him and left. Just as he was about to put it in his mouth, he remembered his mother hadn't eaten for 3 days either. So he hurried back to the prison cell and handed the only bun to his mother. He even said he had just eaten a little and wasn't hungry. Afterwards, he went out to look for food as usual. Seeing the notice on the wall, he curiously asked a passerby what it said and was shocked to learn that his mother was to be beheaded tomorrow. The little boy was terrified and naively went to beg the prison guard. The guard casually said that only the emperor could save his mother now. The innocent boy wanted to seize this opportunity. When the emperor was returning to the palace, the boy suddenly rushed out and hugged the emperor's leg. The emperor found this child very unusual, so he brought him into the palace for questioning. Learning that the boy's mother had committed the crime of smuggling, the impressed dowager's face immediately changed, indicating that the defendant had already pleaded guilty and the case was closed. The little boy hurriedly explained that his mother was wrongly accused, but because there was no evidence, no one believed the boy's words. At this moment, the boy was surprised to find that the wooden hairpan worn by the emperor was exactly the same as his own, so he said that his mother also had one. Upon hearing this, the emperor instantly became unsettled. It turned out that a few years ago, when the emperor was traveling incognito, he had met a woman by chance. Soon the two had developed feelings for each other. When the emperor was about to reveal his identity and take the woman into the palace, the woman suddenly proposed to break up. She even said that he was just a poor scholar and not worthy of her, a lady of high standing. The woman's actions at that time had deeply hurt the devoted emperor, but the emperor didn't know that the woman actually had no choice. She had been framed for smuggling salt and was about to be arrested and imprisoned. After being imprisoned, the woman knew that she didn't have much time left, so she gave her only keepsake to her son. Upon hearing the news about the wooden hairpan, the emperor was naturally overjoyed, but the boy searched his whole body and couldn't find it. The emperor was furious, believing that the boy had deliberately made up a story to save his mother. After saying that, he drove the boy out of the villa. Left with no choice, the boy could only run back to the prison to say his final farewell to his mother. At this time, the uncle who had framed his mother came to the prison, forcing the woman to hand over the deed to the family's land. Seeing his mother being bullied, the sensible son said he knew where the deed was. After learning that the little boy had taken the deed, the vicious uncle directly brought over the guillotine, preparing to torture him. However, a maid from the palace suddenly came to report, saying that a wooden hairpan had been found in the backyard. When the emperor saw the wooden hairpan, his face changed dramatically. He was certain that he had indeed wronged the little boy. The impressed dowager immediately ordered a search of the entire capital to find the little boy. At this moment, the evil uncle was about to torture the little boy. At the last critical moment, the emperor finally arrived in time.